This week, we focused on our inclination to understand a piece of literature through a personal filter. All of the things that you personally experience in life will influence how you understand a poem, story, play, movie, song. The list goes on and on. The more familiar it is to you, the better you might appreciate how, say, a character feels or why a character acts in the way he or she does. You might easily anticipate a story's ending. When a story is unfamiliar to you, you draw connections between things you know outside the story with the hope that these connections will help you understand it better and help you appreciate it more. Writers can't know what filter a reader will use when reading their text. So once the story is written, writers have to let go. It's like parenting a child and then sending the child off to college. For better or worse, that child is going to be independent and form relationships that the parent might celebrate or find terribly disappointing, regardless of the foundation the parent helped build in the first 18 years. Writers write literature and send their pieces off into the world and hope for the best. Readers will respond to these stories in varied ways because they have unique backgrounds. We readers all have our favorite books, poems, plays. Consider what you've enjoyed most in this class and which pieces were really hard to finish or maybe even abandoned. The ones that we connect with are the pieces that resonate and become favorites. And that's not to say that what we don't like or don't connect with isn't good literature. It's just not to our taste. It's probably a classmate's favorite. Discussing our connections to literature fosters conversations not only about the piece of literature, but about ourselves. We can learn about ourselves when we consider texts and what they're telling us. As you did in our discussion this week and the context essay you're drafting. How's that for a transition? So next week, you'll have the opportunity to explore your connections to literature further in Reader Blog 3. You'll also be finishing your context essays draft. Make sure your rough draft is complete, including your works cited page. The following week, you'll be sharing your essay with partners for peer review too. If you have questions as you write, please don't hesitate to message me. I'm looking forward to reading about your connections to literature.